Hello artists, and welcome back to art class. What we're going to be doing for our project this week is we're going to kind of warm up your creative muscles a little bit with a fun activity and also a book that I'm going to share with you. Now this project is going to revolve around something that we've been doing a lot of lately. I'll give you a hint. It involves using water and these and soap. What do we do with those things? Think about it. We wash our hands, of course. Washing our hands is so important, especially these days, but it's something that we should be doing all the time. After going to the bathroom, before eating, anytime that you touch a dirty surface, you should always wash your hands, best with soap and water, but hand sanitizer is good too. And what we're going to do is today, after I share the story with you, we are going to create an illustration similar to some of the pictures that you're going to see in this book I'm going to share with you. And I think you're really going to like it. It's a really fun book. And then you'll get to use your creative muscles to come up with your own fun little illustration based on the things that I show you. So let's get started. So the name of the story I'm going to share with you is called Germs versus Soap by Didi Dragon and illustrated by Hannah Robinette. It's a pretty cool last name, Dragon, right? All right. Once upon a time, and maybe even right at this moment, there were germs on hands. Of course, germs are so tiny, you can't see them with your eyes, but that doesn't mean they're too tiny to dream of energy cupcakes all day. So here's the germs, and they're dreaming of these energy cupcakes. I wonder what those are. There is, however, one thing that crushes a germ's sweet cupcake dream. Soap. Germs absolutely positively do not like soap. It says clean is mean, and the sign says nope to soap. They do not like soap. At germ school, germs learn how to be germy. The teacher asks questions like, why are hands the very best place for germs to be? And they say, because if the kid picks their nose, they use their germy hands. And that's how we get in. Ew, kids are gross. That's right. Eyes, noses, and mouths are like open doors for germs. And once they get in, it's time for energy cupcakes. Energy cupcakes! You're probably thinking, what are energy cupcakes? Well, they're not real cupcakes. You see, germs survive in our bodies by gobbling up our energy. And when hungry germs see energy, it looks like cupcakes. So, energy cupcakes. Once germs finally settle down, they reflect on the importance of being on hands. Lucky for all of us, we're on hands, unlike poor Bjorn over there. How'd he get so far away? The kid sneezed into their elbow, so all the germs are on the hands, but this one little germ ended up over here on the elbow because the kid sneezed into his elbow. All germs know that eating lots of energy cupcakes makes them toot a lot. They toot. The toot could be a silent toot, a medium toot, or even a loud trumpet toot. Germs don't care. They just have to be stinky because stinky toots get kids sick. So the germs live on your hands, and then they start tooting, and then that makes them even stinkier. These germs are silly. A sick kid will start sneezing and coughing so that the germs just fly out of there onto someone new. And you know what that means. More energy cupcakes. Energy cupcakes! Unless the germs find themselves right in front of the sink. Probably because an adult told the kid to go wash their hands. And they're saying, the step stool? Oh no, I feel faint. Great, now the kid's on the step stool. Oh, snap out of it, Arnold. Luckily for the germs, there's no more soap in the bathroom. Maybe the kid will just wash their hands with water. Water? Ha ha ha! Oh, look at me, I'm so scared of water. But you are actually scared of water, Arnold. So I guess this guy right here is Arnold with the funny glasses. It's quite a celebration for the germs, you know, if there's no more soap in the bathroom. In fact, it's officially called a no soap party. So when you go to the bathroom but there's no soap to use, apparently the germs really like that and they throw a party. Who knew? All parties must come to an end, especially when an adult is sniffing for the soap smell. Do you ever go wash your hands and you come back from the bathroom and mom or dad or somebody asks, like, did you use soap? And you say yes, and they sniff your hands to see if they smell it. That's what the adults are doing. Uh-oh, it's the adult's nose right above us. Code 931, code 931. No, wait, what's that mean again? Oh, for Pete's sake, code 931 is the sniff test, Arnold. It means we're going to get washed. Uh-oh. But the germs don't give up that easily. They remind themselves that they've been here for bazillions and bazillions of years. They've outlived the dinosaurs, for crying out loud. Say it loud and proud. Who are we? Germs. What do we want? Energy cupcakes. What's going to stop us? Soap. Arnold. It's always a good idea to double check before making any sudden moves. Is the kid on a step stool? Check. Are their sleeves rolled up? Check, right? Because you always roll your sleeves up before you wash your hands. Are they reaching for the soap? Check. Do they have a very serious look on their face? Check. If you check marked everything, you're going to get washed. Ah! Oh no, they're going to get washed. All right. Germs know how to rush to the safe zones. Well, some of them. Get between the fingers and under the nails and on the back of the hands. Move it, move it, move it. Don't fight the bubbles. Just stay inside of them. We're going under in 3, 2, 1. Oh. Arnold, get away from the middle of the palm. You're going to get soaped. Ew, the soap is so cold and slimy. Whoa, it's way too slippery here. I can't even hang on anymore. Hey, you know what? This soap isn't too bad. He ate the soap. Do you ever eat soap? Soap's really gross. Don't eat the soap. The germs prepare to get scrubbed for at least 20 seconds. Rub hands palm to palm, back of the hands too, in between the fingers, the backs of the fingers. Don't forget about the thumbs. And under the nails. In all that commotion, the germs get distracted by the bubbles. Look at all these bubbles. It's a bubble blizzard. Bubbles, pretty bubbles everywhere. They're so shiny. So we have to make sure when we wash our hands that we get the palms, we get the backs of your hands, in between the fingers, under the nails. Make sure you get your thumbs. You got to get everything. And for about 20 seconds, it helps sometimes if you sing happy birthday to yourself while you're washing your hands. That's usually long enough. But none of them could have prepared for this moment. Oh, look, Arnold says he's got a bubble butt. Oh no, we've lost our germy layer. Look at us, we're squeaky clean. Squeak. Guys, watch out. It proves to be a little fun for some of them. Hey, look, he's on a bubble. What's up, dudes and dudettes? Don't mind me, just surfing down the line. Soap fumes. What's wrong with him? Soap fumes. Bruh, is that a shark? You know you're really not going in the ocean, right? And they go around the sink and down the drain. There they go. Right. Whoa, it got dark. Who turned off the lights? Am I on a slide? Whee! This is the drain, Arnold. Oh, look, it's an energy cupcake. Yummy. Ew, Arnold, that's old toothpaste. Ew. And so the germs go down the drain. The end. That's not the end. There'll be more germs, you know. And there'll be more soap. And now the hands are nice and squeaky clean. So now that we've read the story, Germs versus Soap, I want you to come up with your own illustration similar to the ones that we saw in the book. Now, remember how to draw our little germ friends. They're pretty round and they have all little green tiny little lines sticking out of them, and they have 2 little arms, 2 little legs. Their eyes are pretty simple. They're just dots. And then you could draw, you know, whatever kind of facial expression they're doing. I want you to use your imagination. I made a drawing, for example, and I imagined what the germs would look like if they had found a bar of soap, because in the book, they were using the kind of soap that's in a bottle that comes out of a pump. And I wondered what would happen if the germs came upon a bar of soap. And I imagined that maybe a germ might be climbing it, thinking it's a mountain and thinking, woohoo, I conquered the mountain, with like a little flag. And all the other germs are like, oh no, that's not a mountain, that's a bar of soap. So I thought that would be a fun little illustration that, you know, could go right along with what you might see in the book. And a couple things I want you to know about my picture that I want you to try to do with your picture. I know it's the beginning of the year and we have lots of things to learn in art, but I want to see what kind of drawing skills you have. So I'm looking for nice, neat pictures. Draw the best you can. I drew all of this in pencil first, and then I actually traced over it with marker and then colored it in with crayon. Sometimes that can make coloring a little easier for you if you outline it with a marker and then fill it in with crayon or color pencil. Use whatever you have at home. Use whatever coloring supplies you have. I also made sure that I colored everything in, because if we look back at our book, if we kind of just flip through the pages and look at these illustrations, there's really not a lot of white. Maybe in the party space, but even this is actually light pink. It probably looks white on the screen, but it's actually light pink. So there's really not a lot of white background. So I made sure to color my picture. I made like the bathroom, like the top of the sink, like gray, and just made like just a blue background. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. If you want to draw other stuff in the background, you can, okay? Use your imagination. I want to see what you come up with. Some ideas could include maybe the germs are having a birthday party with the energy cupcakes. What would that look like? Maybe you could have them, you know, your own version of the no soap party. You know, like they're having a party. Maybe they're just a picture of them playing around in the bubbles. Maybe you have another fun picture of them going down the drain or swirling around in the water. All right, so I want you to come up with your own illustration like the ones that we saw in the book. And then you can always rewind the video and look back at mine as an example. And you can put little word bubbles if you want, just make sure they're appropriate. And if you're not that great with your handwriting yet, maybe you can ask mom or dad or whoever's at home to kind of help you write out whatever you want your germs to say. That's totally fine too. You can draw the picture and then maybe ask for some help from an adult to add a couple words here and there. All right. I want you to color it in nice and neat. Show me your best artwork. And then you're going to take a picture of your artwork and submit it to me on Teams so I can give you a grade. All right. Remember, have fun, be creative, and as always, just show me your best work. And I can't wait to see what you come up with and your cute little germ photos. All right. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.